Hello, Daybreaker community. We out here. Join me with your coziest sweater. Today is a gooey, cozy one, all around connection, love, to get that beautiful oxytocin release. Welcome to all of our new friends as well who joined the platform for the very first time. We are here in support of your joy practice. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Today's 33-minute heroic dose fills your oxytocin prescription, our brain's happy hormone release when we feel intimacy, connection, trust, and gooey cuddles. Let's arrive, hand on your heart, hand on your joy center, and just sway with me. And allow the music to enter our cells. Feeling your breath rise and fall. In so many moments that we are alone, we forget that we can actually soothe ourselves. That's oxytocin. So just recognize in your warm, cozy sweater that is really a totem for what it means to just give yourself a cuddle. So it's Tuesday morning, December 22nd, and we're all looking towards time with family, friends, and loved ones around the corner. This dose is a warm up for the cozy, familial, bundled up blankets feeling, the year-end holidays. And if, like so many of us, we're alone for the holidays with just, one or two humans around us, just know that this is why we continue practicing joy together, to continue just being there for each other. This connection, this community, that's what it's all about. So take a moment to thank yourself for continuing to show up for this community, for yourself, for your joy practice. Again, this practice is a functional happiness practice, which is all around practicing sort of movements and techniques that you can then apply to your real world and your real relationships. And with that, let's bounce. Let's just begin by bouncing. And nice dose breath. Just swinging our arms to the top, smiling at the top, holding and winging down. Breathing in, holding at the top, and exhale. Last one. Beautiful. Just nice morning stretch. All the way up, feeling your side stretching, holding it in. Smiling, serotonin release, and oxytocin exhale. And just now bounce with me. Just let that Monday go. Let any resistance from your body go. Heels up, or if you want to bend your knees, you can do that too. I like to go with my heels up because it gives my bones a really nice cellular awakening, a deep awakening. So I go legs straight, heels up, and just shrug your shoulders and just let your body go. Listen to the beat. Find the beat. Music is such a neurochemical release, happy dopamine release. So we're getting a little bit of all of our neurochemicals today, but we're focusing on oxytocin as relationship and connection, which is what today's intention is all about. Is what we're here for. All right, just final, just beautiful morning bounce, or whatever in the world you are. Gosh, feels good. All right, let's begin with the sunrise halo, creating a halo of golden light around you while fully awaken up your arms, your wrists, your fingers, your shoulders, your side body, while you're still bouncing. But often when you reverse your circulation, when your wrists are higher than your head, higher than your heart, it actually is such a wonderful reset for your circulatory system. So now imagine beautiful, just glow of pink energy filling you up as you build this light of connection, trust, and deep positive relationship around you. We get to call that in by being intentional about our relationships. I actually wrote a book about this called Belong, which talks all about getting intentional about our friendships so that we're not just falling into them or stumbling into them, but really it becomes an act of intentionality and focus. Easy breath in, on the way down and up. And take a deeper inhale. D.O.S.E right to the top, feeling a little tingling sensation, holding, smiling. And exhale. Now let's just start swaying. We're going to start with our cleanse again. This is one of my favorite things to do, particularly for oxytocin, because we can get so wrapped up in just relationships that don't serve us, wrapped up in energies that we take on instead of radiating our own. So this is our moment to energetically just cleanse. We call this the cleanse. Like you wash your body, let's energetically cleanse any energy in your life that's not serving you. Community members, whomever, maybe even your own attitude you can begin to look at. I know I've had a rough day, so just cleansing all that out together is so important. My daughter is 2 and she just won't stop screaming at the top of her lungs. I don't know what to do. Help. So I'm just cleansing all of it out. You want to say, just get it out. It feels so nice. Beautiful. All right. And with that, go back to our D.O.S.E breath, knees up, holding the top, smiling, and exhaling on the way down. And bounce me again. We're going to begin opening up our chakras, our 7 energy centers, all the way that goes up our body. So open up our belong center. You know the drill if you've been with me for weeks now. Your belong center for community and connection, it's everything. If you don't feel a sense of belonging, you can't succeed in life. You don't feel happy. If you're successful, you sell your business for $1 billion, but you have no one to share it with. What's the point, right? So make sure you're nurturing your relationships and your connections right now. All right, moving on to our 2nd energy center. And this is our sacral center, our creativity center. This is where we connect, again, to this idea that we have to bring creativity to our relationships. We can't just take, which so many people in the world do. You have to bring something of yourself to the table. So just in this moment with me, ask yourself, what are some things that you can bring to the table creatively to your community and your friendships? Open that up with me, because we are all so creative. It could be something as taking out the trash. You know, it could be cooking, it could be gathering in your space, whatever. But what creativity do you bring to your relationships? Don't just take, begin to give. Move it up to our solar plexus. I am disciplined. Staying disciplined to the energy that you bring into your body, into your life. Connection and community. It really is all about discipline. Showing up for yourself, for each other. That's the entire game, my friends. Again, belonging is my whole community. That's what my entire life is all about. And discipline is a big part of that. Moving up to your heart center. This is, again, opening up our hearts. We can be very closed right now in COVID times. Everyone masks on, everyone armor on around our heart to protect ourselves. This is the time to just physically open up our hearts and allow energetically, physically, this feeling of, oh right, my heart actually is what allows me to really live a really special life. So open it up. Let's bring the armor down. 2021 is all about that. Opening up your heart. Beautiful. Moving up to our throat center. This is our vocal center. Again, in the world of relationships, oxytocin connection, we don't share words of love, of affirmation, sharing feelings when we're upset. This is our year to free our voice. Apologize where you need to. I'm the first one to tell you that I mess up, but I've learned how to apologize very quickly, and that's just all with your voice. Here we go. Feels so good to apologize too. Really own it when you're messing up. We're all allowed to. We're human after all. Moving up to our third eye. Again, such an important part for oxytocin, community and connection. Trusting yourself. You know if someone you're connecting with is going to be good for you or is going to be detrimental for your life, right? Sometimes we grandfather people in, but our trust center knows, are they giving you the energy that you deserve and you need? So really sit with that today. How are you trusting yourself to know what you need in connection and community in your relationships? Let's go. Moving on up, the last one is your crown. If you feel the burn in your arms, that's a good feeling. This is meditation too, movement meditation, functional happiness technique. This is all about unity, which is everything when it comes to relationships and community. If we start thinking in the we and the us and not just in the I, how many followers do I have? How many people? I, me, take. Once we begin to see that we're all in this together, that's where we are happiest in service of others. Humans are happiest in service of others. All right, come back down, let your arms go. Meet me at the top for a beautiful, just final stretch as we go down for a ha breath. Ha, ha. Waking up our side body, ha. Again, vocal toning, ha. Using your voice, ha, to share what you need, ha, 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 ha. Do it with me, ha, ha. Waking up your side body, ha. Opening up your circulatory system, ha. Waking up just your entire lymphatic system, ha, ha, ha. This ha breath when your triceps hit your side body, ha. It's literally waking your entire system up, ha, ha. Such an important happiness practice to wake up body and mind, ha. And vocal toning, your throat is at the intersection of your head and your body, your brain and your body, ha, ha. 30 more seconds, ha, 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 ha. In, out, into your breath, out through your mouth, ah. Into your nose, out through your mouth, ha, 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 ha. All the way, ha. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Hands up to the sky, and you're gonna fall forward, bounce, some dynamic calisthenics, and back. 2, 3 and 4. Bounce forward, 2, 3 and 4, then back. 2, 3 and 4. Beautiful. Bounce. 2, 4 and back. This is some dynamic stretching again. A functional happiness practice. Just all around lubricating your spine. Happy spine equals happy human. In Tibetan, Japanese, yogic philosophy, lubricating your spine is everything. We sit at a desk for so many hours a day and forward. It's so important to just really practice that. Okay, we're gonna get into, so up and down, up and down, up and down. So we're gonna go around with our arms and down. Another Japanese calisthenics practice. Up and down. Up. Beautiful. Last one. Feeling a stretch in your back thighs and back. Come to the center. Side. Beautiful. Continuing to lubricate our spine. 4 on one side and the other side. Feeling it. Exhale as we fold. And 1, 2, now 3 and 4. Side, side, 3 and 4. Beautiful. Side, side. Again, dynamic stretching. And 3 and 4. Now keep tapping. Tap. We're going to wake up our kidneys. A little qigong tapping practice to wake up all your cells. Again, D.O.S.E is a fusion of so many different practices that we've brought together to really bring you the most potent ways to wake up your brain and your body, to get yourself prepared to invite more joy into your life. Gorgeous. Wake up your side body. Beautiful. Tap your chest open, your heart, all your chakras open. Beautiful. Get your face, your head, your forehead. Perfect. 5 more seconds of this. And we're going to get into shoulder rolls. And 3, and 2, and 1. Shoulder rolls. Beautiful. With all the chakra opening, it's a nice shoulder workout. Just open it up. Again, chest opening shoulder is a functional happiness practice. Again, from being hunched over so much on our computers, this allows us, reminds us that happiness is a physical experience. Now bring your legs into it. Let's heat up our legs. Beautiful. And now bring an S to our spine, feeling a little body roll, full S again, spine lubrication, feeling a little heat, making sure you keep your knees behind your toes. Such an important, beautiful way to wake up your body. It's just heating up the whole thing, the whole system. Yes. For advanced, you want to get on your tippy toes. But yeah, you really feel the meditation of the burning legs as you lubricate your spine. Bring it all open. Gorgeous. Now let's get into one shoulder. One shoulder. Individual shoulders. This is what I always call your sassy walk, but really what it's also doing is just getting a really nice deeper shoulder roll, but also you kind of feel, sort of sexy. Oxytocin is all about feeling sexy, feeling good. So as you roll, feel yourself. Now begin to bring in, again, that golden cord. Imagine it's a neon pink cord this time that you're pulling towards your navel, what I call your joy center, or dantian. And I want you to imagine, what are the qualities of the greatest friends you can call into your life right now? Just imagine the most supportive, amazing group of humans or individual. One person is enough, really. But what are the qualities you're looking for in a friend? I do this exercise for myself. Every single year, I do an audit of my friends, and I write down the qualities I'm looking for in a friend. So just to visualize what that looks like. Put all the qualities into the air and pull them in. Beautiful. Such an important practice to really audit your relationships and how you're showing up for them and how they're showing up for you. And now let's dance it out. And let's find a moment to dance it out. In your cozy sweater, if you're glistening like me, that should feel really nice and warm. And just dance for yourself now. And oxytocin is a circular feeling. So if you want to just dance in a little circle, we call it circles, the technique of oxytocin. Just because circles is all about love and connection and that sense of belonging. So look around me and let's begin to receive all these beautiful affirmations. We've got I learn above me. Let's bring that in. We've got I love over here. Let's bring that in. We've got I amend over here, which feels so good, my friend. We've got I give over here. I grow. Pick that up. I accept. I surrender. I let go. So let's just let it go. Let's let it go. Just dance it out. Close your eyes if you need to and just get into it. It's just me and you. Thank you, Anjunabeats, for this beautiful set. Find your whole space if you need to. Take this moment for yourself. Thank you for investing in yourself. Beautiful. Now come back to center and just march it out with me. And we're going to begin our beautiful ritual of just pulling in our affirmations. I learn to grow. I learn to grow. Bring it in. How are you learning this year? What are you inviting in your relationships, in your friendships that you want to bring in 2021? How are you growing as a human, as a friend, as a colleague, to bring more of yourself, the more authentic you to the table? So begin feeling that as you reach and squat. Find it and dance it out. And dance it out. How are you growing and learning from your relationships this year? Or in the type of relationship you want as a human? Dance it out. If you haven't been wearing a nice little cozy sweater like me, just maybe hug yourself. It's oxytocin after all. Let's do a nice little dance party. Just holding ourselves. Belonging, community, relationship starts with you. If you don't belong to yourself, none of it works. So just take this moment to dance with yourself. Let the music in. Eli, Tim, bring music up. Yes, I can feel it. I'm not doing much talking now. I just want you to dance it out. Get into it. I see you, and I love you. I'm imagining you in my arms right now. So nice. And now let's visualize the beautiful ball of energy that we pick up at the growth at our feet. And we begin to just move it around these affirmations wheel as we collect all of these words in, stretching our entire side body as we do. And other side as we collect all of this energy. Beautiful. Feeling all of that growth and acceptance and surrendering, being collected. Beautiful ball. And meet me at the top. And let's just dance with this ball. Let's just dance with it. A ball with all of these special affirmations in them. Just dance them in. What does giving look like if you're dancing with giving or growing? Just dance with it. Find it. And bring it onto you and allow it to fall all over you. And dance it out. Find self-expression. I'm with you. Yes, I see you. Get cozy with yourself. Can you close your eyes? It's not about me. Just dance it out for yourself. Anjuna's got you. Yes. Let's find I amend to I surrender. I amend to I surrender. What does surrendering look like for you? Gosh, it's so hard right now. But bring it in. Own it. Surrendering is the whole game right now. Amending just anything that's sticky, just amend it. Get in front of it. And let's come back. We're gonna shake and dance, as we always do, to get breathless, which as we know is a functional happiness technique, breathlessness, to just get all your cells, your heart pumping. So here we go, 45 seconds. Let's shake it all out. Yes, every cell, your fingertips, your shoulders, your booty, all of it, your head, your feet, your toes, your legs, your knees. Allow all of it. Just let it all out. Any stickiness, just get it out. All the way. You got this. I'm with you. Finish it out strong. Keep shaking it. And land. And land. Come back to your heart. Come back to your belly. Feeling your heart beating so fast for you. If you give it your all, you show up to these classes 1,000% in, not just kind of half-assing it. You really show up for these classes. Man, it's potent. It's potent happiness biohacking. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for this community. This is all about oxytocin, learning, loving, growing. Let's just find again. Allowing anything to come up for you. Let it come up. And slowly just sway. And we're going to sway our way down, ragdoll down. Just ragdoll down. And just go side to side. And we're going to slowly come into downward dog. Pedaling our feet out. Shaking our head yes and no. Yes to positive relationships and no to ones that drain you. And let's come into our all fours and just find self-expression in a figure eight. A little stretch for your hips. So you're gonna be probably sitting in a computer for hours on end. If that's the case, it's a really nice to get all the nooks and crannies, a nice little stretch. beautiful. And a little child's pose, stretching it all out. Just again, finding a little bit more dynamic movement in this space. It is Daybreaker after all. You gotta move. And back to all fours. And we're gonna just come to a nice little seated swivel, if you will. And come and face me. And we're just going to, I'll show you this way so it's easier for you to see. And we're just going to come up at the top. And we're going to fold forward. Holidays. Time for so much consumerism. Gift giving, so it's sort of like I love giving gifts, but it also plays into so much of the pollution of what's this world does not need right now, and yet the beauty of giving and serving, you know, it's a toss-up. It's hard, you know. And let's come legs open, stretch out. If you can go corner to corner, and we're just gonna do a nice side body stretch. Go as far as you can. Just feeling a beautiful stretch in your side and behind your hamstrings. And coming to the other side. Just feeling a beautiful stretch. Coming to the center, just take a little bend forward at the center. And coming cross-legged. And just take this moment right now, arms up. Just let's get our left tricep. And switch. Right tricep. And we're gonna come this way. And just get a nice shoulder stretch. Lat stretch. Other way. Beautiful. These are the times to take care of our bodies, take care of ourselves, stretch our wrists forward so that we can take care of each other. Just do a little twisting of the knob left to right. It's so good for your shoulders when you sit on a computer all day. And let's come to resting. I want to share this final intention by the great Marianne Williamson, who's now become a friend during her election run. She's such a magical person, and she says, "And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others." Such a beautiful sentiment to what it means to be giving to your community and your relationships. Thank you, friends, for joining me. I would really highly advise spending 5 minutes in a reflections journal. So I journal after every class, every practice, as so much pours out of me, and it's such an important happiness practice to just spend some time journaling. So please do so, and if you want to share what's coming up for you openly, vulnerably to our Facebook community, please join us on our Facebook group. That's just for members, and you can share your reflections there, what's coming up for you, and it's such a supportive, amazingly just showing up for everyone community. So I hope that you can meet us in the Facebook community so we can really share some of what's coming up. And also, there's so many other amazing pieces of content on the platform. So if you're looking for another oxytocin boost today, there's just so many different classes, from Karine teaching yoga to tapping with Jen to Haile doing meditations, like vocal toning. We have rituals with Barbara. There's so many wonderful classes that are completely different from the D.O.S.E daily drops. So I highly recommend you checking those out too, because they're magical, and we continue to put new ones on. I have a forest bathing series coming out very soon, and we also have a Qigong Master Ming Tong Gu doing a series of classes, microdoses and heroic doses as well. So stay tuned for all this juicy, unbelievably cool content coming out in the coming weeks. And thank you again for being with us. We love you. See you next time.